Squidcraft to the new multilingual quakity SMP, the Minecraft community is going through a transformation that is bringing together creators and fans from all over the world. After Squidcraft 2, the Twitch rival event that brought together for 2 years in a row 100 streamers to compete for a $100 prize, I feel that there has been a significant change. Unlike the previous year where the event only featured Spanish speakers, in 2023 the organizers opened the doors to the English-speaking community to join the competitions alongside the Hispanics. The event took place between the end of February and the beginning of March for 6 days in a row, and it featured creators like Dream, George Not Found, Hannah Rose, Tubo, Carl Jacobs, and of course Sabnap, who ended up being El Campeón of the event. And it was the first time that the two largest Minecraft streaming communities came together, mixing fans from all over the world. And it was a surreal experience to me because I'm Hispanic, I live in Spain, and I have Hispanic friends who are also passionate about Minecraft and streaming, but I've always been more involved into the international content creation community. All my favorite creators, whether they are YouTubers or streamers, have always been English speakers. So I've never really shared content that we were passionate about with my real life friends. We tried so many times, but you know, when you're really passionate about something, you can watch other videos and stuff, but in the end you're gonna stick with your OG content. But when Squidcraft happened, for the very first time, we saw all of our favorite creators together interacting with each other. My friend and I were sharing TikToks, clips, and other stuff with each other all day, because for the first time we were watching an event that we both really cared and enjoyed. I also saw some of the creators that have been part of my childhood, for example El Rubius, interacting with the ones that I'm currently a fan of. And at the time it just didn't felt real, because it was like living in a different timeline. During those days everybody was so excited and having so much fun. The English speakers, both creators and community, were all actively trying to learn English, and on the other hand the Hispanics, as it often happens, some of us can be really shy to speak with native English speakers, but they were doing their best to come out of their shells. And this is something that has happened also to me, because even if you see me here doing content in English, it hasn't always been this way. I used to be very shy to speak English. I believe that the Squidcraft event has shown that merging community is something really positive for so many different reasons, and fortunately it was just the beginning. Now we can see a clear change in the new direction with the new projects like the quakity SMP, and to me this is super exciting because I'm not just Hispanic, but I've grown up as a polyglot. My mom is from Spain and I was born in Spain. However, for those who don't know, Spain is divided into 17 autonomous communities, and some of them have their own language and culture. My family is from Catalonia, so I've always spoken Catalan with my mom and my family, but I live in the Canary Islands, which are located very far away in the middle of nowhere, but are still part of Spain. The Canary Islands are actually a very multicultural place with people from all over the world, but the native language is still Spanish. So when I go outside, which is not that much, but sometimes it happens, I have to speak Spanish. On the other hand, my dad is Italian and all my family from his side is Italian, and I've lived in Italy for a long time, including my college years. And I have also a lot of friends who are Italian. And finally, I've always lived online. I've been passionate about a bunch of stuff since a very young age, from music, YouTube, gaming, and I've met a lot of online friends and also real life friends who are English speakers or with whom I communicate in English. So I've essentially learned English at a very young age. So I speak 4 languages on a daily basis every single day of my life. And I believe that this is the reason why I'm always confused. And even though I've always been more involved into the English-speaking content creation, there are plenty of creators from my native languages that I know and support. And I think it will be amazing to see them in the same space of the ones that I watch every day. And if that idea seemed unreachable just some months ago, now I believe that it might actually happen at some point. And I can assure you that I'm a huge fan of this new year because I reflected on my own experience. For example, in the past I've never been able to share content with my real life friends due to the language barriers. Or when I opened this channel and started recording videos, I had to make a decision on which language to choose for my content. And English seemed the most natural choice because all my inspirations and creators that I'm passionate about are English speakers. But I've always been a little bit scared or insecure of doing content in a language that is not my own, but now seeing all the people that I look up to interacting with the ones that speak my native languages and witnessing their efforts to learn it, I think it's really awesome. With the new quakity SMP, we can see everyday creators from different parts of the world interacting and becoming friends with each other despite the language barriers. We can witness bondings forming between the creators as well as among the fans of these respective communities. My Hispanic friend, who is really enjoying the series so far, has been talking to me about some of the creators that I've been watching for years that she has discovered thanks to the quakity SMP, and it's incredibly cool to have new things in common that we can share and discuss. In all honesty, I believe that the more opportunities there are to merge different Minecraft communities, the better it is, because the positive aspects that arise from this are more important than any discussion or argument that there can be between the fandoms of these communities. I've witnessed people getting really involved into learning new languages, exploring new cultures, and making new friends from different parts of the world. People are discovering new creators to watch, which brings more content and entertainment into our lives. And overall, I think this entire experience enriches us as individuals. I always forget to say it, but if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. It really means a lot to me, you can't even imagine. Yeah, see you next time. Bye!